Hello, welcome back to Wildfrost. Back once again. I went to bed earlier last night, and as I was falling asleep, I was thinking about how I was gonna wake up early. I went to bed like 2 hours earlier than normal. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna wake up so early. I woke up the same time. It's a scam. I'm just gonna say it. Sleeping, it's a scam. I'm sorry, I'm looking up what we played yesterday. Yeah, it was the one with Blaze Bomb and something else, of course. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to it. This hero is crazy. Do you see this? 11-5-4, gain 4 on kill? That's absurd. That's ridiculous. Let's run it. And Spike, of course. I think maybe you could play someone else if you really wanted to, but I don't really want to. And a great first fight. I'm feeling excellent today. I hope you're doing alright out there. I am all good. No complaints. Nothing too new under the sun today. I would like... I messed this up already. Hold on. I can multi-kill. No, I cannot multi-kill. I shouldn't have sorted. No, wait. I can multi-kill. There it is. Had to look a little deeper. Now, I think it's probably best to play Woodhead because I can go Snow Stick into redraw. Yeah. Maximize our gobbling money. But yeah, I'm all good today. No complaints. Nothing new. I hope you're doing well out there. Happy Sunday. I've been meaning to get a little bit ahead on recording. I've just been kind of busy the last few days, and I haven't really felt like it. A big thing I feel is that I don't push myself to record too much if I don't feel like I'm in the mood. Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I really want to grind out like 2 or 3 runs today. And sometimes I don't want to, so I don't. And so far, it's worked out pretty good for me. I gotta say, I don't have a great play here because I want to just double kill the bee berries. It's just kind of awkward to time it out. But we're letting the Berry Witch heal gobbling up. I have a ton of HP, but Bogberry also is very big. I'm at 23 though, which is quite a bit. I'm gonna let this guy hit a 10 into Woodhead and then we can start figuring it out from there. I can probably take a few rounds of hits on my hero. I'm gonna press redraw. I feel like you lose money if you don't redraw into Snow Stick here. Because Snow Stick obviously a little bit better. I'm gonna let my guy kill the Berry Witch. From this point on, we just hit into gobbling until he's dead. I'm at 25, you're at 13 on the Bogberry. I'm thinking... I cannot tank another hit, so I will probably just call this good. And it was pretty good. I can multi-kill? Can I multi-kill? No, I cannot multi-kill. Okay, and that's fine. I'll go, oh god, don't play Sunrod on Bogberry, that would be unfortunate. I just go one sword, and a Sunrod, and that'll put us at about 90. Pretty good. Nothing too bad about this fight. I might have been able to make a little more, but 90 is good enough. Anything above 70 is winning for sure. 60 is a bad fight against the snow gang. And also, I almost just instinctively clicked on that money, which is extremely wrong here. Holy shit, look at Pimento. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll take Tiny Tycho. Great scaling unit. We can see some good cards to make him win me the game. Molten Dip is good. Iced Ice would be okay if it didn't have trash on it, which is a surprising sentiment, but Iced Ice is fine there because it gives you a way to play around Tiny Tycho in the worst case. It's not very good, but it's okay, and then it's also good for Nova, potentially. But obviously no Nova here. I think if you want to get silly with it, we could pick Lupa, but that's terrible, and I'm trying to win today, so I'm going to play Roibos, which, you know, lifetime Roibos hater here. But I'll tell you, he's okay. He does okay. He's good if your hero has high damage and your carry has low damage in like this. Because he gives like a +2 or a +3 here, which is fine, and he takes a little bit of damage for you, which is also fine, primarily. He's gonna tank. I should have played Tiny Tycho first, though, so that they were on the same turn timer. Not that it would make a difference particularly. No, it wouldn't. I wouldn't make any extra money. And, you know, at the end of the day, we're sitting here min-maxing for money. I'm already rich as fuck into an easy fight. So, I don't need to sweat it too much. I don't believe. This fight is extremely good for me. Like, to the point where I'm thinking about maybe just hitting the goblin a few times, which is not something you ever really get to think about in this fight. 3 + 4 is 7, you're at 15. I don't mind. Well, actually, no, I should kill the Ice Lantern here. Because the most I'm getting on this next turn is a double. Because my hero has been frost stung. If I could, I would go for the triple, but there wasn't a triple here. As far as I can tell. And it's all good. Like I said, we're super rich. We're gonna have the money to buy whatever I want in the next shop. Well, maybe whatever I want. But once again, I just have to say, it sure would have been nice if I had played differently and made more money here. You play Tiny Tycho first so that he's on the same timer as Hero Pyconk, and it would be a little better. Has my Woodhead died? Oh, okay, I'm fine. Just checking if the ringer might kill someone here. He's not going to. 2, 3, 4. I will play Spike, I suppose. I don't know. It's all a little odd. I draw Woodhead and then let Tiny Tycho go off. Or, I guess, no, it doesn't matter. Sometimes Tiny Tycho's not going to kill the ringer here. Yep. Which is maybe okay. In a different world where combat resolves, I would get a double, but who cares? I don't care. I think... We'll see what this is before I say any I thinks. Shellbow, okay. I think... Now I just want a Cursed Crown, and then this run is off. So I think Shade Sculptor, and we just grab another Snow Stick here is fine. I'll scroll down so you can see the cards. Like Snow Stick number 3 is good, this deck is okay. The Traveler is whatever. I'll go here. And you can give me third Snow Stick. I don't think second Shellbow, because it's not all that good until it gets a Cursed Crown. Snobble. Ha! I think Bonnie is the most likely to be okay here. I'm not gonna click her, but she can sometimes play. And I take a regular crown. I think none of this is all that good. My immediate problem is Bamboozle, and my actual immediate problem is that Tiny Tycho dies to Bamboozle, and there's not a lot you can do about it. But my counteract to that is that I just play Shellbow and let my hero win, which is probably good enough. I just need to kill things behind the boss, but I don't feel all that worried. So I don't think I want to spend 50 on a Berry Blade or 42 on a shitty Pom Bomb. I think you can maybe play Nutshell Cake here and be okay with it, but... This card, the more that I play it, the more that I go, I don't know. Is it really worth paying $28 for 7 HP? A one-off 7 HP? It's okay. It's okay. I'll play it. I think we'll crown Roibos. This fight's just going to be Roibos and my hero. Tiny Tycho can't fight. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Now things change. You have to assume that it's not this Bamboozle, but sometimes it is this Bamboozle, which is okay. And... interesting. The main question now is, will I just let Spike die? I don't know. Should freeze the Winter Worm. Because I'm not going to be able to chump block it, obviously. I think this blocks the gobbler spawn. I'm not 100% sure about that. I think it blocks the gobbler though. I can give Spike a nutshell cake and then he'll survive the bamboozle hit. So you know what? I guess this card was okay. It does block the gobbler. What do you know? There's my shell bow, which I am good to launch here. Yeah, I think I just have the health to outlive this fight, and that's all we do here. These two will kill Bamboozle. Baby Snowball's aimless, so I should probably dodge and let it die. Yeah, as long as I can keep Spike above 2 HP, I'm pretty happy here. And I can probably just skip playing Tiny Tycho. Go +1 hero. That way these two kill Bamboozle. Freeze Winterworm. This is... I don't think this is the Gobbler. Should have Roibos take this. I'll find an answer to this Winterworm soon. Don't worry. Somewhere in this deck is a way to not die to this guy. Yeah, okay, and this is the Gobbler, all the way at the end. Okay, I'm just thinking about it. There's a lot of damage here that I have to figure out how to allocate properly. It takes a long time to kill, is the issue. Like 4 turns until Boozle or Bam dies. And on the way there I take a bit of damage, I feel. I'm thinking I will refreeze the Winterworm, and our game plan is just going to be to let him get his attack lowered enough that it doesn't matter. And then I'm thinking I'll let Spike take the Snowbow hit. Although if I let Spike take the Snowbow hit, I'm just setting up for Gobbler. No, I'm not actually. It's a little bit odd, maybe. I want to avoid letting the Gobbler spawn on this timer if I can, but... will it spawn always? That's the question. And what about the Winterworm? It is threatening a 5. I take 2 now and then 7 in a few turns, which is enough to kill Roibos, who's on 8. And I would prefer my hero not be the one who gets hit. Yeah, across the board this is pretty messy. I can redraw into this hand, which is pretty good. I don't necessarily need to play Molten Dip. The only card I'm sad about losing out on here is Woodhead. I'm gonna redraw. I think it'll make life make a lot more sense if I go redraw. Because I think now I can flip up Spike and go Shellbow. Now, here is where it gets to be a question. And I think the answer is this. Because the question is, if I want to block the Gobbler spawn, how do I do it? And it's like this, because then the Snowbow doesn't die to Spike, and I can keep freezing on the Winterworm. Oh wait, I actually kill Boozle here. How bad is it? It's pretty bad. I think I should wait. Just 1 turn. Yeah, I think you wait 1 turn. That seems reasonable. Because my hero would do 12 and Boozle would hit into the 2 teeth. Now, there is an 8 damage Winterworm coming after me. I do not want to kill Bam or Boozle right now. I want to spread my damage, and then in 4 turns I should be able to kill, I think. I'm going to freeze the bad Winterworm now, because this Winterworm is okay. Spike is on 7, this is 6. I'm okay to kill Snowbow, but this is 7. This is 7 damage. So I could Sword Snowbow. I can also sack Tiny Tycho, which is not out of the question. I think it's going to be pretty reasonable to sack Tiny Tycho here. Have I ever told you about how much I hate the double winter worm spawn? Because I really hate the double winter worm spawn. I think this shit's dumb as hell. It's just so much HP you have to chew through, and for what? I need to live 4 turns. Somewhere in here is a line that lives 4 turns. But you can't do this, because then your hero is dead. So you'd have to do this, and then sword on the winter worm. And that'll let Roibos live at 1. Which isn't ideal, but I guess is okay. And I'll take the 50-50 to kill the snowbow. Gotten a lot of value out of this Roibos guy. Okay. Now in 3 turns I can win, and in 2 turns I take a little bit of damage. But in 3 turns I win. And we go freeze winter worm, send spike to tank boozle, and put 2 into the snowbow. I want the gobbler to spawn in here, definitely. I delayed him long enough. Now he's just free money. And that is a knock. A very annoying fight. And that fight is the reason that you don't put a lot of time, or you don't spend money in the first shop. Because now I can always buy crown plus lumen vase plus potentially buy a card on sale. Okay, for sure crown, sunbell, bell of recall, truffle charm would be cool and all, but it's not. Yeah, I think truffle charm Tiny Tycho would be cool if it worked, but it doesn't because he dies. So what do you want? I think the Bell of the Bell is very good. I think that this is not good. Yeah, I mean, this is just Bell of the Bell. Part of me wants to click on Noomlin Sunbell because I have 2 snow sticks or 3 snow sticks, but nah. That's okay. I hope that this crown is cursed. I think one of these crowns needs to be cursed. Sometimes it's both, but I think always one is cursed at least. I'll go Spice Stones here. I think +2 on Tiny Tycho is okay, and if I see Pepper Reaper, this card wins me the game. If Mimic wasn't aimless, I would play that. But it's okay. I will go 2 swords gone. Cursed crown, please. Nice. Oh. It's a shame I can't buy this berry juice. Yeah, it's expensive. I mean, this shop's super expensive. Unfortunately, I think the thing that was on sale was the broken vase, so... Sorry, the lumen goop. So you don't get to do any extra purchases there. But that's alright. We get Shellbow with the Cursed Crown. That's all I needed. Now Tiny Tycho can start to snowball. And especially in this fight, he will do very well. What was my crown on? It's on Roibos. Yeah, that's what I want. I think we will see a very nice run from here. But this run will potentially look very free, and I will implore you at the end to remember how difficult the first major fight was. That is all you gotta think about. Because it was a little bit tight. I need to play Snowstick next turn. I think I'll sort the top jote. Well, I could let him hit into the jab jote actually. He would take 2 back, but he gains 2 frenzy for that. He's on 4, so he doesn't die. You want to keep him off of 1 HP is the big thought. That's going to be our long-term goal. Keep him off of 1 HP so that I can play Shellbow on him again. Yeah, so this is good. I think Tiny Tycho... does he hit 7 times here? Here's a fun question. I think he does not. Yeah, he only goes 5 times, even though he gained attack there. So I would have been a little better off. Holy, look at that guy. I would have been a little better off playing that differently. Also, demonized, so Tiny Tycho does not get hit by Shellbow anymore. Sorry, I don't know why this is hard to look at, but it was hard to look at for me. Sometimes things just don't make sense. I'm gonna go here. He's gonna do quite a bit. No teeth charms or anything scary. Acorn charm is annoying and all, but it's not that big of a deal. As much as I complain, it could have been a teeth charm. And that would have been a big deal. Although in hindsight here, I probably should have played Spice Stones. And Roibos is farming here. My man is going crazy with it. Give me the multi-kill. Tiny Tycho's on 7x7 in the 4th fight with very minor setup, which is a good sign because I haven't even finished playing all my cards out. I haven't even played Molten Dip yet. I do still want to freeze the Goblin so that it gets killed here. But like, watch Tiny Tycho cook these frauds. This is over. It's 4, 5, 6. Oh, he doesn't quite kill the Jabjote. Too bad. But I gained more money this way anyway. Like, I missed 5 from the Jabjote, but I gained 4 plus... I would have gotten a 3 either way. So I gained there, for sure. If you don't understand why, you just have to believe me, because I can't articulate. Pepper Flag is good. I think you can also pick Shroominator there, but Spice, Tiny Tycho, Pepper Flag sounds good. And I am called to the Charm Merchant. I want the removals. I want to clear Gunk Fruit, and then what? That's actually a good point. And then what? I should go top path. It's super tempting to go bottom path, but if I can't buy too much at that Charm Merchant or I won't have the money for the rest of the run. Sunglass Chime. Interesting. If I get a plus HP charm, this run ends instantly. Oh, or a shell shield. Whoa, hold on. Oh, hold on. A shell shield. Wow. Now I just need a crown. Alright. So once again, we are just in a position of one more fight survived, and I will probably just take over. This run makes another big power spike, assuming I don't die to the otakus here. Which, I shouldn't. But it is a little bit of an annoying fight, no doubt. Getting silenced is not great for me. I'm gonna try to get in as much as I can with Tiny Tycho before he is tentacled. I'll let my hero go. Oh, he doesn't even have to be tentacled. My hero can take care of it, actually. So +1 here. And then 4, 5, you're gonna do 7. I would prefer to not take this hit, but I'm also very much inclined to just press redraw. I think it is a good choice. You don't want to, with Bell of the Bell, you want to try as much as you can to not press redraw. That is my estimation. Hello, Dr. Uba. Pepper Flag doesn't do anything because of the Octo Bomb, so I don't care too much for it. But the main thought here is pressing redraw gets me back to Shelbo faster, and Shelbo is the best card in the stack by a very wide margin. It is to the point where maybe I should have just gone and taken... give it a sec, I'll think of what I'm trying to say. Taken the removals just to remove shit to get back to Shelbo faster. That is what I'm trying to say. Because Shelbo is very, very good. Of course. Let my hero hit the Uba Bear. This one's tricky, for sure. It's a little bit scary. I'm gonna go Nutshell Cake Roibos into Freeze Kraken. Into... I don't really want to kill the Octo Bomb here. This is 20. This is a triple I can take. And I'm okay with killing the Octo Bomb after my hero goes. I don't want to kill it with Gunk Fruit there, because I don't want the Octo Bomb to steal 4 HP from my hero. That is the full reasoning, which I feel sometimes I shortcut in my speaking, but I am working on because I see people confused in the comments about what I mean sometimes. And the only person to blame for that is myself for not being clearer. No Flame Water Tiny Tycho here because I want to put a Snow Stick into the tentacle. And I will have my hero go eat the 2 silence. Sorry, 3 silence. I have no guarantees here, so no guaranteed snow sticks here. So I do need to play it because I don't want to die to Tentacle. Although I guess Roibos could have tanked it. Actually, it doesn't matter. Whatever you like here. That's my feeling. Like I said, we just have to survive this fight. I don't need to care about too much else. I have enough money to buy a crown because I used my discipline to not go to the charm merchant, and I high rolled very much. I don't really want a unit. I like a little more money here because I don't have to be able to buy crown, charm, and card, and this will give me that. Now the removal. The gunk fruit's good. I can live without the sword. I think maybe it's Woodhead, but that doesn't feel right. But I think it might be Woodhead. I'm gonna try it. It feels weird, but my estimation is that it's probably worth it. Broken Vase. First Crown Slap Crackers is fun. Let me look at this charm. Boom one. That's really cheap too. I could drop the Roibos. Yeah, I'll do this. This is pretty good. But I don't know if it's pretty good. It's okay. But I'll get a crown back for Roibos, is the thought. So we're going to normal crown Shell Shield, and we're going to cursed crown Slap Crackers. Now, from this position, what we can do is we can go Sunglass Chime on Tiny Tycho. Now, Sunglass Chime says, reduce sun timer by half, set HP to 1, gain fragile, max HP cannot be increased during battles. But you can give him Shell. So he can get Shell Shield into Shell Bow here, which is pretty good. Is this Zoomlin any good? I think I don't hate Zoomlin Lumen Vase. It's not something I need to move around a bunch. There's a lot of high value hits, so I can just pick one and commit. Now, Tiny Tycho is going to do small numbers. He's going to do a lot of small hits, but I have Molten Dip, and I can always play Roibos later. Roibos being down HP, though, is going to be a little bit tougher. Whoa. That's super good. That's crazy that that guy just triple rolled all the charms. That's very good for me. So Tiny Tycho goes up to... This isn't all that good at the final boss because you can't guarantee the slap crackers on him, but, you know, that's okay. I could just buff him up a little bit. I can make him do 5. I should probably Snow Stick Truffle because he's gonna split him. It's for what it's worth, right? It's not worth a ton, but it's like 1 extra turn timer. And this is the bad version of Truffle, the one that has the poison. So I need to be awake. I can Spice Stones this. Really? Oh my. Interesting. I do not have any cleanse. Thinking I could do like a Lumen Vase. It's like Lumen Vase Snow Stick is good. Lumen Vase Tiny Tycho is also okay. I would like to keep my Pepper Flag, but I think it's not in the cards. I was expecting to just have Roibos come in and then recall him after he gets hit, but unfortunate bottom deck. What is this? 510, you split to 20. That'll be, so I'll actually do the math here. I never do truffle math, but I need to do it here. 2 hits, he splits to 2 20s. 2 more hits, he splits to 2 5s. One hit kills 1/5, one hit kills 1/5. And then there'll be 5, 10. Okay, I'm gonna kill all but one of these truffles, I think. There'll be one 10 HP truffle here, if I understand. Which I think I do. I'm gonna do Lumen Vase on Snowstick and Pepper Flag into the Pop Shroom. I need to let it die, basically. Oh no, I'm wrong. 2 4s. My mistake. I am so dead. Holy, that's not good. Okay, so first things first, I can spread here. Second of all, I have to freeze the puffball. And then third of all, I need to freeze one of the truffles. Yeah. That'll be fine. And then the Shroodles is scary, but whatever. It's 5 on Tiny Tycho, who has 8 or 9, and then it's 5 on my hero, who has 13. But then I have this, which is difficult. Not too challenging, though, because I have a play. Roibos, you're late, and as a result, you are killed. You could kill Spike here as well, but I think I would rather kill Roibos. Well, good question. Actually, should I kill Spike or Roibos? I think next turn I win the game. 2, 4, 6 into Spike, and then 9. Yeah, I'm gonna let Spike die, actually. I'll keep Roibos. It's like, you kill Roibos here out of spite because he fucked this shit up and bottom decked, but in reality, it's much better to keep Roibos than it is to keep Spike. I'm not gonna press the wave bell, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I don't need the money. This fight was very scary. I think that if you need a moral from this one, it's as fun as it is, you should not do this Slapcracker shit. It's way better just to have Roibos out, because I am doing no damage. Moko Charm, oh, Shell Charm's good. Moko Charm is worthless, I think. I don't really want it here. Yeah, it's probably Shell Charm and then draw. Not probably, it is Shell Charm and then draw. And that's actually super good because now I don't need the crown to Shell Shield. I'm glad I didn't give it the Cursed Crown. I can take this off, we can put Roibos back on, we can go Shell Shield, Tiny Tycho. All of this is for sure. I can go look at the Charm Merchant. Guy's a fucking loser. He only has 1. He only has 1. I can't give him Barrage. And I just passed on +1 Charm slot, so it's not like I'm buying Smackback. Or it's not like it's not like I'm buying Barrage and then gaining damage. I am just buying Smackback here. I am going to be irritated. You may not be irritated. I'm going to be irritated in the final boss, though. This Slapcracker shit was not worth it. Oh, and smack back into the crabs. Haha. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Instead of Roibos here, too, you could play a Crown on Lumen Vase, if you like. I don't particularly like. Also, why am I complaining about the final boss? I can just do this. I don't really know. There's nothing wrong with this play. A Molten Dip. None of these have Smackback on them. We can go 5 times 7 here, which is only 35 to be fair, but it's 35 on a 2-turn timer, which is pretty good. And eventually, I will find Pepper Reaper. Probably not, actually. I don't really have much of an expectation of that. But I can draw whatever I want in 2 turns, which is good. And I'm not too worried about calling the Wave Bell here. I don't think it's all that bad of an idea, but it was actually kind of not a good idea. I'm glad I didn't do it. That's crazy. I wasn't thinking, what if there's a Teeth Charm Crab there? I'm not gonna try to, like, lie to you. I wasn't considering Teeth Charm Crab as a potential jump scare. I was just thinking, there's no reason to rush. More or less. I'm not in a rush here. I have to play one card here anyway. I may as well play Spike. It's the same as Snowstick, but I have Spike on the board, which means he's not in my deck anymore. Which is an okay trade-off. I'm thinking we go Slapcrackers here. Right on. 7 times 13, you can do a little dancey dance. You tell him, Tiny Tycho. No target to attack. Cook him. Teach him. I am pretty confident here that I'm going to win this run from this position, so I don't feel like I need to stick around for any multi-kills. I'm just going to let Tiny Tycho dance on him. Because if I hit into this crawler, it extends the fight so long. And I'm just not down. I missed maybe... You can type in the comments, streamer missed 15 gold. Sure. You're right. I did. Now what am I gonna do? I'm down 15 in this shop where I was definitely in need of money. I will buy 1 charm. I'm gonna pick up Grabber here for sure. 1 charm. God damn it. I shouldn't have bought the smack back. Oh well. Could have had the 1 turn timer Tiny Tycho, but no. It's fine. I'll be okay. I'm not taking Demon Heart here, by the way. I don't think it's worth it. And I am dropping probably the Gunk Fruits. Although, dude, I don't think I've clicked Nutshell Cake in a while. It's a hard one to... It's hard to admit when you've picked a card that's dog shit. I'm just going to throw this thing away. I think it's worse than these, because I can use these to hit Tiny Tycho. I'll keep the Shell Shield, though. I'll throw 1 Gunk Fruit. Yeah, disappointing. But I know I already passed the Charm Bell, so it doesn't matter. We'll just send it. And definitely you crown the Lumen Vase. Yeah, it's fine. I was thinking maybe instead of Lumen Vase here, you could crown... There's a lot of good options, but Lumen Vase Tiny Tycho feels like it's going to be the best. I think... One more check. I think that when you have so many good options for crowns like this, you don't really have to sweat it, because there's not really a wrong choice in this run, right? Nothing is wrong here. Every play is good. I have a Tiny Tycho who hits off the bat. What is this, like 8, 10, 12? No, 10. He hits X12. On a 2-turn timer, he deals 24 damage. Baseline. Before I get anything else out there. So, like, you know. You don't really have to sweat it a ton. If everything is good, you can just do whatever you want. However, I don't have a great answer to the Frost Guardian here. I should hit Roibos, right? Roibos is worth more. Because hitting Tiny Tycho is worth 8, right? Because it's 2 times 4. Hitting Roibos is worth 14. It's just a little odd. But +1 is better. Now, I am going to hit into the Frost Guardian. There's no real counterplay to that. The counterplay to that actually is going to just be to phase change him. It's freeze him with Snowstick and then let Tiny Tycho go crazy. Pray to God? No. Pray to Uba Bear. If an Uba Bear comes in the front position, I'm in a not great spot. And I think I should play Pepper Flag here. I want to have a Chump Blocker ready in case of disaster. Actually, Uba Bear front would be okay. The bad thing here is that I can have a Spike Wall spawn in. Oh, Uba Bear back right. Holy. That's super good for me. Score 1 for the good guys, I suppose. Yeah, this is what I didn't want to see, Spike Wall Ice Forge. It's a lot of damage that they threaten on me now. And an interesting counterplay here, actually, is to just take 5 on Tiny Tycho and let him go. Here's a fun little quiz for you. How many times is Tiny Tycho going to hit here? So, obviously, and this question is something that I ask, and you might go, oh, we already checked this, it's going to be 14. But there's a new factor in here. Tiny Tycho smackbacks into the spike wall. So I think the correct answer to this is actually 15. Because I think he's going to get 1 smackback hit to interrupt his own attack timer. So let's count. I think he's going to hit 15 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, actual insane plot twist. 10, 11, 12. It's 12 because he freezes himself on Uba Bear. I did not see that one. You would have had to have told me to think again for me to find that one. Fucking insane. And Uba Bear just leaves, man. That's crazy. What a devil. Alright, I think this is a wrap. As cool as it would have been to be a 1-turn timer boss, I think Smackback is going to be unbelievably strong in this fight. So I will let it rock. We go Slapcrackers here. I think that I just need to... It's a lot of Frost, though. Perhaps a wild amount. Good one, me. Good one. So I should basically just focus on Gunk Fruit Roibos every turn, more or less. Because the Frost is annoying, but... 3, 4, 5, 6... I think he will do all 14 here. That was 14, yeah. And then he'll do 16 here. So the Junker is dead. Thwack, 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 thwack. Dude, how many attacks did Tiny Tycho just take? He's not quite going to kill the Jailer. He would need 19. He's going to go pretty close, though. I will Sunrun Tiny Tycho. And then I have 13 times 5, which is enough to kill the Lancer, and then put 5 on the Crusher. He is just swinging. Okay, you know what? I think I want to grab this screenshot, if you don't mind. I haven't been doing in-combat screenshots for the thumbnails. I think, honestly, it doesn't make a very big difference anymore. Back in the day, I feel like it mattered a little more. Nowadays, I don't think it matters too much. 5 plus 5 is 10. You are 15. I'm going to hit Tiny Tycho 1 time, and we will win. I think I was going to win anyway, though, to be fair. But yeah, back when Wildfrost was fresh, I think in-combat screenshots mattered a little more. Now, I don't think it matters all that much. I think that people know what the run is going to look like now, so you don't need to see the end product. But this end product is pretty nice looking, so I don't know. And yeah, I think that Tiny Tycho as a first pick is pretty safe. There were other things to do in this run, but you can just kind of assume you'll hit something for him because it's reasonable, and then he takes over. I don't want to think about what I would have done on this run without Shelbo, because I don't need to. I used to do that a lot in Monster Train. I would go, okay, so I won because of this, but if I didn't hit this, I would have done this, and if I didn't hit that, I would have done... It's just kind of a waste, you know? They gotta show you something. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.